What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and exciting news for one small group of people where their state senate has just approved $2,000 stimulus checks. And this is your stimulus check update and your infrastructure bill update. Now, for those of you that follow me here on the channel, you know that there are various different levels of which you can receive stimulus provisions, not just on a federal level. Now, stay with me throughout the entirety of this video. I'm going to be sharing with you resources and links to all these different levels, because as you know, right now, Congress, they're working away on the next federal level stimulus package, and it's going to be somewhere between 1.75 trillion to 2.1 trillion, and they want to get this done next week. Now, I will keep you up to date on that, but also in the last stimulus package that was passed back in March of 2021, signed into law by President Joe Biden for 1.9 trillion. There was 350 billion of that was allocated to go out to states, cities, counties to use for their residents however they see fit. Stimulus provisions, money for people. So you can receive federal level provisions. It goes out to everybody in the country that's eligible. You also can receive provisions on a state level. And we've seen this already in California, where Governor Gavin Newsom, he provided state stimulus checks to all those that met his eligibility requirements. And we're going to be covering in detail the new one that's coming out today for $2,000. Now, also, you can receive city provisions as well. And actually, stay with me throughout the entirety of this video. I'm going to be sharing with you the UBI program, Universal Basic Income or Guaranteed Basic Income, that a lot of cities are jumping on, providing reoccurring monthly stimulus checks to people that are eligible. Also, counties, they're offering stimulus provisions as well. And we actually saw this with Orange County, Florida, where they provided the county residents stimulus checks as well. But it was on a first-come, first-served basis. So as soon as they opened up, it didn't last very long. You really got to be on top of these things and know what's available to you and if you're eligible. So like I said, I'm going to be sharing with you resources in today's video. Take a look. U.S. Department of the Treasury. They have homeowner assistance funds, rental assistance programs, money for small businesses, tons of different programs. You need to check out these resources that are available to you right now. Also, take a look, you guys, that UBI program. I'm going to be sharing it with you in today's video. You're going to be able to take a look at a map and see all the different cities that are a part of the monthly reoccurring check program. So you guys, I'm going to get you caught up. We're going to dive right in and let you know what's happening right now on state, city, county, and federal levels. But first, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the second channel that's going to be launching. Planning on starting that up here closer to the end of the year, but already 347 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Really excited about that. Steve Ram Finance. We're going to be covering building wealth and personal finance for those of you that are interested. But you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in, get you caught up on stimulus checks right now as of today, November 12th, 2021. So before we do, though, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. Don't forget, smash the like button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm a ton. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date on all this stuff, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, come join the Ram fam, the viewing community. I'll keep you up to speed on all this stuff that's unfolding. And if you got any specific questions for me, I'm easy to get a hold of, very accessible. All you got to do is shoot me a DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Best way to get a hold of me by far. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in and cover the resources that are available to you and one lucky group of people that could be receiving $2,000 stimulus checks very soon. All right, so first up, let's cover this new state program, and congratulations to those of you that are eligible. So link in the description below to this article that came out yesterday that says, Senate passes spending bill with bonuses of up to $2,000 for Massachusetts essential workers. Now, the article says that Massachusetts is one step closer to giving bonuses of up to $2,000 to essential employees who showed up for work in person during the pandemic. The Senate Wednesday night unanimously approved a $3.82 billion package that aims to spend billions in federal dollars from the American Rescue Plan Act. So that $350 billion that was out for states, counties, and cities, they're tapping into that to provide these checks. Now, the Senate still has to work out significant differences in allocations in its legislation with the version of the spending package that the House passed recently. But the State House News Service reports that leaders agree on two cornerstones in the bill. Listen to this. $500 billion for states' unemployment trust funds. So unemployment is going to be getting something in here as well, and another $500 million for these bonuses. Now, Governor Charlie Baker also said in late October that he's generally supportive of the premium pay program, saying that this is, quote, the right thing to do. Eligible workers must have worked in person during the state of emergency that began on March 10th, 2020 and lasted for more than a year. Their household income must not be more than 300% of the federal poverty level. Now, here's who is eligible. Baker's administration and an advisory panel will determine exactly who qualifies as an essential worker. The legislation suggests that the eligibility may include, but is not limited to, healthcare workers, long-term care workers, public health staff, child care workers, educators and school staff, farm workers, food production workers, grocery store and other service workers, transportation workers, utility workers, and foster care parents. But again, not limited to this list. There might be more. The panel would offer its recommendations on eligibility no later than February 1st of 2022. By that time, we should all know exactly who is eligible for these checks. Now, the recommendations shall prioritize low-income essential workers who performed essential duties in person since the start of the state of the emergency that was declared by the governor on March 10th, 2020. The panel shall also consider factors including, but not limited to, an essential worker's increased financial burden and increased risk to exposure of the pandemic, and due to the nature of their work and any bonuses or hazard pay a worker has already received for their work during the pandemic and the amount thereof. Now, it is possible that the payments may come in the form of a one-time refundable tax credit, aka a stimulus check, according to the legislation. So again, congratulations to those of you that are going to be receiving this that may be eligible for $2,000 bonus checks that are essential workers in Massachusetts. Now also, link in the description below to this website, U.S. Department of Treasury, where you're going to be able to find homeowner assistance funds, and they break this down by state, so you're going to be able to see where you need to go specifically for your state. Also, emergency rental assistance programs as well. You're going to be able to see what's available to you. Now, again, if you can't find it navigating through these, it's always best to do something very simple, and that is just simply Google state rental assistance, state homeowners assistance, stimulus provisions, stimulus funds, and type in your state, type in your city. So if you live in Houston, Texas, might type in Texas homeowners assistance, Texas utility programs, all of these stimulus provisions, but make it specific to your state, city, or county. Also, take a look here, U.S. Department of Treasury State Small Business Credit Initiatives. Also, cities. Take a look at this. You might be eligible if you're low income and you're in these cities that participate. Mayors for Guaranteed Income. And I'll put a link in the description below to go ahead and check it out. mayorsforagi.org. And you'll be able to see a list of all the cities that are involved and their eligibility requirements. So these are some of the resources that are available to you right now on state, city, and county levels. So you guys, that is the latest on new state stimulus checks. Congratulations to those of you that might be eligible, and I will keep you up to date as more information rolls out on other provisions as well. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as updates come out, you can be notified right away. And if you got any questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And if you want to learn more about building wealth and personal finance, consider joining the second channel. I'll pin a comment down below so you can go right to the channel and subscribe for personal finance content. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much. I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.